Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a review of a replay done by a guy called ThirdDay on the North American server. So I thought I would just go over the map being Live Oaks. So basically, up in this corner is where all the heavies go. Um, Generally speaking, some lights will push towards the two bases through this kind of U shape because it's below the firing line of the city, and it's just kind of a clear, really open pathway during the beginning of the map. Actually, most people don't know this, but if you know what you're doing, you can actually push right through the center of this. Um, it's something to be looked at in a training room or something before attempting it in a live match. But I've actually had some success pushing through here and getting really close to their base, and even just absolutely just like splitting them because you may have like a TD or something like that along this bank. Um, you tend not to get anyone along here. The RD usually sits up here or down here. Uh, Generally speaking, the lower tier tanks and the faster stuff will push this direction. Um, and you'll see like some TDs here and TDs here, and they'll be shooting over the water, and you might get some mediums and stuff like that, and you can play under the bridge a little bit, but you tend to not see a lot of people actually around here because of the deep water. Um, but generally speaking, this is really like a classic three corridor map. So you got your corridor up to here, your corridor through the middle, and then the corridor created by the train tracks. Okay, here we are in the actual replay with ThirdDay. This is the Luch, Tier 4 German Nightmare. Carries both an awesome set of autocannons and even a single shot with a devastating 170 pen for those high damage sections if you want that type of continuous fire. But he's running the autocannon, which is extremely nice, especially at his own tier. Um, yeah. So we're looking at a loadout of 200 shots of AP, 40 APCR. So very, very balanced setup. Uh, of course, small repair kit, small med air kit, and a manual fire extinguisher, binocs, and camel net. So he's really set this tank up as a um, passive scout, trying to maximize his view range. So here he's just playing the hill, just trying to get pokes and peeks and stuff like that. Ooh, first victim, half the health off and bounces the return. Um, which is actually quite hard to do in a Lux. Um, yeah, so he's playing a really nice job, dodging Artie. Ooh, next victim. Yeah, not a perfectly aimed shot, but I mean, you have to take some shot or some chances. He's reloaded, ready to poke again. Here's his the other Luch. One hit. Good. Not perfect shot again, but I mean, you just have to rush some of those shots, so I can't fault him for that. Um, it looks like the South is getting overrun at this point. So I'm seeing a Archer, a T-70, and a Covenanter and a Luch, it looks like, against one TD and possibly a light. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I mean, like, I see the PZ1C and kind of the T28 person center, so I don't know how effective that is. But man, ThirdDay's positioning is absolutely spot on. He's countering a Luch, a PZ2D, a Matilda 4, a T28, just kind of holding and pinning them all in that 3-4 spot so that the S35CA and the PZ SFL 4C can hold and can kind of hold them even more. And of course, I see that PZ4A, so I mean they're basically contained. Let's continue. Another one down. So we're looking 4 on 4. The RD's giving some attempting some good shots. I mean, it's hard to get good shots with him. So he's moving into the town. At this point, I would say, I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing to gain or lose by doing it except for ground. So, heck, why not? And he's using the heavy cover and not really pushing towards that corner. So he's just playing the edge, like the feel of the town, and it's working. Ooh, did he get his next target? Nope, no hits, but good try. Is him hanging out on the dirt pile. So he's expended about 30 shots. Hit some good targets, done some good damage. And he's kind of, I'm getting a feeling like he's indecisive, not really sure what to do, but not willing to risk anything. So I mean, yeah. And he's kind of keeping his eye on the south, I guess. He's finally decided that he needs to push towards the 0 line and try and support the RD in the TD, the Martyr 38T. So here's ThirdDay coming in.
Acquired. Target released. Target acquired. Enemy armor is
He unloads his full clip. Does a lot of damage to the other Lux. Takes a return shot, but he's just dancing, playing.
one of our tracks is damaged.
Takes a couple hits, but nothing critical.
Ready to
He's
fire.
reloaded and
Ricochet.
he blows his clip on the ground. Not exactly ideal, but understandable under the amount of stress he's under. And he's taking hits, he's under 100 health. Not good. Not good. Finally cleans up.
Ready to fire.
Nice clip control. He saved the last 2 shots. Generally speaking, autoloaders just blow their whole load on a single target. But he was able to control his shots enough that when that British tank came in, he was able to finish him because that British tank thought he was on reload. It's like, he blew his whole clip. I'm gonna just come in here and you can't shoot me, and nope, he's dead.
Target acquired.
Enemy Martyr
Enemy
down.
vehicle destroyed.
My tip would be at this point is you can press C to do a reload, So seeing that there's some space in between your engagements with the martyr and the archer, I would have probably done a reload and had a full clip against that archer. Um, but but he's on 3 kills. Yeah, he's doing good. He's top killer.
Permission to engage.
Auto aiming the archer, and
Target lost.
yeah. So if you had reloaded there, you probably could have gotten your 4th kill. But I mean, those those shots tend to go all over the place. That's why it's kind of an auto loader. So he's pushing with his speed, which is incredible. I mean, the PZ, the loot or whatever, is incredibly fast and is, yeah. So T-28 coming. So it looks like the enemy KV-1 has won the town. Oh, he's decided that he wants to meet up more with that T-28, play together, which is definitely respectable because 2 guns are way better than 1. At this point, I probably would have drove over that bridge, just because it's more of a straight line and you also don't get slowed down by the water, but it's really player's choice at that point. Just moving to cap. So this is really a smart plan. 3v2 moving towards enemy cap. Especially seeing that the enemy has not capped yet. I mean, yeah. So I'm assuming, yeah, it looks like he's gonna go capture the cap, which is a good move. At this point, I'd be probably still moving within the cap circle, especially with that artillery, the tier 5 artillery around. The LEFHA 18B2. Oh!
Penetration.
And there goes the M41. There goes the RD dropping a shell. Seems to have tracked the guy, or the T-28 or whatever. So he decides to charge him. This is a risky play, but sometimes victory is done by risk.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
He's definitely outplaying that artillery. He's basically just took his pants off. And the T-28's charging him. And he's down. So I'm thinking, yeah. So they're probably gonna go back to cap. At least the T-28 is. I'm not sure. But ThirdDay. So it's a 2v1 situation now. I mean, yeah, general consensus would be to go find that KV1, but that's really not a good plan, especially at 50 health and being a tier 4 light, and the KV1 being the tier 5. well, let's just see. Oh, here's the KV1, but I think the KV1's way too far away to make any difference at this point. Yep, game over. So, I would say overall, the gameplay was pretty good. I mean, my one thing would be that you held that this location extremely well. Pushing into the town when you did, I think it was probably this section that you pushed into, was a good move. And then you kind of were indecisive a little bit, but you finally decided, hey, let's push this direction, and you absolutely um, destroyed the Luch and the British light tank. I want to say Covenanter up here. I mean, you might have been able to play that a little bit better and save a little bit more health, but it worked. Um, you came probably about to here waiting um, for the archer, I believe it was, that pushed this direction. And I would say definitely know that pressing C, especially in situations like this, where you have a bit of a time gap, can really help you because you could have had a full clip and you could have just absolutely cleaned house. Um, Pushing down towards this with the T-28 and waiting for him is a good move. It's a smart move. Um, I mean, of course, crossing the water or crossing the bridge is definitely player's choice, so don't worry about that. The only reason why I would pick bridge over water is you get a speed decrease from the water, but the bridge is also slightly more straight line. Sticking to this direction and like coming in more towards here. You were kind of indecisive about capturing the point. Try and make it kind of a little bit more of a straight line. Your engagement with the arties that were over here was good, but after that engagement, you really need to push kind of towards cap a lot faster. Um, I agree with the engagement, but there has to be a sense of urgency to be on that cap because even a little, like couple seconds, like 2 or 3 seconds, and that KV1 would have not ever been on your map or on your would have never popped up. He would have been like here or something like that, and it would have hit 100%. Um, Beyond that, it was a really good replay, and I'll see you guys next time.